Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. Today, sorry, I'm goofing this up already. Today, we are flipping through Mad Magazine number 504, released August 2010. Cover price $5.99, which is indeed cheap. But before we do that, let me say thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure, please, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That's the best way that you can help this channel grow. Tell your friends, tell your family. I want more subscribers. All right? I want it, and I want it now, Daddy. Anyway, if you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. That's where you can give me a couple bucks, give me 50 cents. I don't give a shit. You get a sick set of stickers. Give me $5 though, and you get an amazing set of buttons. These buttons highlighting the signatures of some of the founders of Mad Magazine. You know what I'm saying? Surely you must know by now. Look at this: Wally Wood, Will Elder. Why isn't this focusing? What the heck? Will Elder, Jack Davis, and Harvey Kurtzman. And then, you know what? I'll throw in the Mad Hex pin also because, you know, I'm that nice of a guy. All right. There's only 2 sets of those left. So if you want one, I'd get one now. Here are the people that I get to thank for supporting me on Patreon. That is Jacqueline Goslin, Reflection of Perfection, Frank Snyder, Misimo, David Strickler, Megan McNerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Meadsbury, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I hope I can keep on earning it. With that, let's get out of here. What the heck are we doing? Jeez Louise. Let's get, what reason are we here for? For what reason are we here? Me. There I am. Mad Magazine number 504. I don't know. Is this like a good cover? I don't think so. It's just sort of like, it's a cover though. It serves all the purposes of a cover. It tells you the title of the magazine, tells you some of the features residing therein. You have a mascot on the cover. You also have a visual gag on the cover. And you see, famously, the nests or the cages that one would keep a bird, you would line with newspaper. And then so it's defecation and urination, which in a bird, it's all mixed together. So it's waste and excrement falls upon the paper, and then you crumple it and throw it away because its value is so low after it's been read. And he's doing that with an iPad, which ironically is an expensive piece of equipment used to read things. So now that you understand the gag, I'm sure it's much funnier. Here we have, oof, right off the bat. You know what? I kind of forgot about this. Last week, it was a real dark ages in the 400s. Tons and tons of ads. This time, I don't know, fewer ads, I'm pretty sure. Here's an awful table of contents. Here's the wit and wisdom of Alfred E. Neuman. People who favor racial profiling should be sent back to where they came from. That's kind of funny. Now, going into this, I'm going to zoom in for the letters and tomatoes department. A note from the editor. With this issue, MAD is increasing its frequency from 4 to 6 issues per year. Happily, this means more issues of MAD for you, and tragically, a lot more work for me and the staff of the magazine. The next issue of MAD, 505, will go on sale August 17th. The new issue will follow approximately every 2 months thereafter. MAD subscribers will automatically have their subscriptions adjusted to reflect the additional issues. Cat Fancy subscribers will be unaffected. Additionally, as we went to Press Cartoon Network announced that they will be airing a new MAD animated TV show in the fall of 2010. Look for more details about the show in the next issue of MAD 505, which, as I just said above, goes on sale August 17th. If you weren't paying closer attention, I wouldn't have to repeat myself. Okay, two things about this. You might not know it's a blink and you miss it event in Mad Magazine history, but this is, what year did this come out in? I said 2010. In 2009, they shifted from 12 issues a year, boom, dropped it down dramatically to 4, as he says. Now, practically speaking, I think there were 5 issues released in 2009 and 2010, respectively. But it was I guess, a somewhat quarterly magazine. I didn't. I mean, I think I didn't notice at all, to be honest. I don't remember that. I remember the shift to 6 issues a year, but I don't know. Who knows? The other thing that I just picked up on, I did pick up on this the first time I read through, which is it almost seems like he's surprised that the Mad the Mad cartoon show was happening, doesn't it? Additionally, as we went to press, Cartoon Network announced that they would be airing the Mad anime. So it's not any type of announcement in the magazine. It's, hey, we found out that that is happening. So I don't know. I thought that's a very strange way to phrase it, right? Not, we have a pretty awesome announcement. Here's this. Trebek yourself before you wreck yourself. Last issue, we mentioned that on April 7th, Jeopardy would be devoting an entire category to Mad. And as sure as Trebek's upper lip is creepy, don't like that, they did just that. And what we didn't know was that the title of every single category in Double Jeopardy was going to be a reference to Mad. In case you didn't catch it, here's what you missed. Drawn out dramas, letters and tomatoes, spy versus spy, what me worry, the usual gang of idiots, and then Mad. It says letters in tomatoes, not and tomatoes. How peculiar. Anyway, I kind of want to see if I could get a clip of that. I should take a note, otherwise I'll forget. Mad Jeopardy. How do you spell Jeopardy? Anyway, I don't know. Here's a bunch of other stuff that I don't really care about. The Fundolini Pages. One of my favorite modern inventions of Mad Magazine is the Fundolini Pages. I like that they took some things that used to be bigger, like the celebrity cause of death betting odds. You get things like this, the Way to Go, like single panel cartoons. I like it. I think it's you get a lot of different material, and it just feels like you can just sort of explore the page. You don't have to read it one by one. You can go here, go there, just go by what's most visually stimulating to you. Here's the 5 worst things about 3D movies. Just when you thought movies couldn't get any dumber, along comes a technology that makes plot and dialogue even less important. Who did this? This is writer Jacob Lambert, and then Evan Dorkin and Sarah Dyer doing the artwork on this one. The sickening realization that once 3D technology moves into the home, your 2-year-old plasma screen will become as obsolete as ColecoVision. I have a 3D TV. I've owned it for over a decade. I still have the glasses. I haven't used it, but I'm holding on to this TV as long as I can. I love it. I miss 3D. I thought 3D movies were fantastic. The small but fervent bunch of reverse snobs who will soon insist on only seeing the 2D version of films. Hey, did you see Alice in Wonderland? Yes, in 2 dimensions. I let my mind bring the depth. It's only a matter of time before desperate studios begin re-releasing such classic flatties as Larry the Cable Guy's Delta farce and Mariah Carey's Glitter in glorious 3D. That's not the first shot that they take at Delta farce. And then anything that encourages egomaniacal, self-indulgent poop throat James Cameron to continue making movies is pure evil. Do people not like James Cameron? Why is he a poop throat? What does that even mean? I think I like him. I don't know. Yeah. Least popular summer camps. Camp Al Qaeda in the Poconos. Rush Limbaugh's camp for the morbidly obese right wing tykes. Um, Pederast box. Oh, that's awesome. Um, yeah. Okay. I do. This one. I don't know. I don't. For some reason, when I was reading through this, I liked this. The Ryan's Den. Come on. Don't tell me you didn't see that either. Just lit them up. This is an ad, but it's a house ad. Okay, so no alarm. Again, a house ad. Okay, I have to zoom in again. Sorry, you're probably getting motion sickness. Um, I thought this one was so hilarious, and they've done this before. I know I've seen it before, but the NFL's ref report. These all of these hand gestures and signals, they mean something to somebody. To like maybe football fans, this is meaningful. The NFL's ref report this month: the Karate Kid. A young boy and his mother wave goodbye to the U.S. and fly to Japan to start a new life. Mom tells her son he needs to adapt, but he doesn't want to hear it, covering his ears. Because at school, other boys punch him and kick him and generally pummel him on the noodle. uh, but soon a wizened old man teaches the boy he must stand tall and punch and kick and pummel the other boys' noodles right back. And that's how violence solves everything. Good night, everybody. Look, sometimes violence is the answer. All right. Okay. How sad doesn't count. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to set off the alarm. Um, okay. MAD rates the iPad for various demographics. I didn't realize this at the time, but the iPad kind of got uh, a lot of negativity. There was this one, right? This strip right here about Calvin and Jobs. They mention it that Apple stock dropped when they released the iPad. Um, it's kind of funny because obviously Matt is, or wishful thinking. Obviously, Apple is a $1 trillion company now, and in they can do no wrong for many people. Uh, so I don't know. It's just something that I did not remember about that era of technology at all. So here we go. The elderly pros. The hip, high tech design means it will never be mistaken for your insulin pump. Yes, there's a bingo app. And then customizable homepage means you can leave yourself a daily reminder to wear pants. Cons, unlike your customized, pimped out jazzy scooter, Medicare won't pay for it. When reading, the old habit of licking fingers before turning pages can sometimes result in mild electrocution. Google is utterly useless when searching for misplaced dentures. Bottom line, need we repeat, Grandpa? Medicare won't pay for it. Plumbers. Yeah, let's do plumbers and then that's it. Pros. Who's to know you're stretching your hourly rate by watching movies under the sink? Easily stored while working. Just shoved in his butt crack. Access to unlimited and complex industry data means you'll never again screw up the lefty-loosey, righty-tighty rule. Then cons. It's really depressing that your excellent rubber washer replacement video just never seems to go viral. The built-in high-tech calendar is no match for your old-school PVC pipe dancing bikini babes paper edition. Finally, it doesn't float. Bottom line, it's like flushing $1,000 down the toilet. $1,000? It cost $1,000? That's crazy. That might be too crazy. Here's a Toyota story. The runaway smash from makers of cars. Toyota story coming at you on the next 2 pages. Watch out. Now, one of the things, there was actually, listen, guys, I always bring it back to Minnesota. One of the big cases about this Toyota, runaway Toyotas, was a man in St. Paul, Minnesota, who ran over a bunch of people, and then was like, it's a Toyota," and I think he got away with it. I mean, got away with it, got off of the charges. I don't think he intended, even if he was at fault, I don't think that he intended to run anybody over. But I think people did die. It was really sad. Everybody was sad in Minnesota. Anyway, this is one again, one of those things. Tom Richmond doing, well, I don't know. This isn't exactly a movie parody. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not the kind that you're used to seeing from Tom Richmond. But it's him and Desmond Devlin in a totally different style than Tom Richmond normally does. So that's a pretty fun aspect of it. And here we have Bieber versus, I don't know. I don't get this. I guess Justin Bieber was really big at the time. And I think he still is. But I mean, they're kind of fun. Bieber versus Beaker. Winner Beaker, incomprehensible, high-pitched Muppet, has a much less annoying voice. The Bieber versus Babar. Winner Babar, king of the elephants, outranks prince of bowl cuts. He's also French, Babar, right? The Bieber versus Buble. Winner, it's a tie. Both produce equally crappy music. What? Boobs? Don't treat boobs like that. Buble. Don't treat Buble like that. Oh, here we go. Bieber versus Baby. Winner Baby, creepily. Bieber is somehow softer and more feminine. I don't know. He's kind of toughened up lately, hasn't he? He like tattooed his neck or something. Bieber versus Bubba. Bieber's position on curbing nuclear proliferation in Iran and other Middle East countries is naive at best. But Bubba did help smuggle in cocaine for the CIA. Look into it, man. Smuggled it in. Allowed CIA planes to land in whatchamacallit. Oh, what do we have here? Yeah, sorry guys. That's right. It is again an ad. This is 2 in a row, man. Come on. I hate this. I want to bend Sergio's ear. I want to ask him, like, when he had to do these movie ones, like, this wasn't him, right? This wasn't his idea. I can't imagine it. I refuse to accept that. Oh. I mean, I'm not saying it was paid for in every instance. I'm not saying it was paid for. But I think it's editorial trying to. But it's like, did it work? How did that work for you? How did that work for you? That's my question. The mad world of lying and cheating. Let's see. Let's see what this one's all about. This is Stan Sinberg is a writer, artist, Mark Hempel. I like Mark Hempel's work. You stupid louse. I'm your wife. How could you cheat on me? Ellen, be reasonable. Who else could I cheat on? Oh my God. There. I'm done. How do you like my online profile? 30 years old, 110 pounds. Excuse me, but who are we talking about here? Give me a break. Men know that all women subtract 5 years and 20 pounds. So I'm being completely honest. Ben, stop leaning over to look at my test. You're blocking my view of Lisa's test. How about this one? It appears you never graduated from Harvard, as your resume claims. Nor did you ever work at the New York Times. And these claims of heading charitable foundations are totally fictitious as well. In fact, everything on your resume is false, misleading, or an outright distortion. Congratulations, you're exactly who Congressman Feinbuck is looking for to run his re-election campaign. Let's get out of here. Here we go. The Ahole Team. This is like the Fox News All-Stars. Okay, I don't know. I need some help in the comments. Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity. I forget his name. I know who that one is though. But who's this guy? This is Glenn Beck. I don't know who this guy is. I don't recognize them. Anyway, an unstable unit of pundits were sent to Fox News to share their right wing tirades with the masses. These men promptly escaped the realm of sanity. Today, watched by millions, they thrive as pontificating blowhards. If you have a problem thinking for yourself, if you're not interested in logic or fairness, and if you can find these idiots on your cable system, then you can watch them. The Ahole Team. Bum 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 bum. Does that sound better in my head or on the microphone? They love it when a rant comes together. Anyway, and then we have this. It's actually confusing because it looks like that's a lead-in. It's like Ahole Team, and then this, but this is just this is that thing I hate where they caption photos, but they just changed it. They just changed it to tweets. That was it. So it's the same thing that I hate. Also, I gotta say, feels like an ad alert. That's right, ad alert. Do you blame me? I don't think you can. I don't think it would be fair to say that um, that's not an ad. It's acting as an ad. All right. These are Teresa Burns Parkhurst. I always like to read her stuff. This is 9 unmistakable signs that you're not quite over your ex. Number 1, hours of time are spent trying to recreate his scent. I think a pinch of taco seasoning will perfectly capture the eau de Jake. 2, you have serious commitment problems with women. Sweetie, would you mind getting that door for me? Look, you seem really nice, but I'm just not ready for this yet. Oop. Number 3, it's impossible for you to do anything that reminds you of them. If you're on empty, you've got to get gas. I can't. It's so hard. I mean, we used to get gas, or well, maybe we didn't actually get it together, but we talked about how expensive it is, and it just hurts. God, she's a very funny writer. Or your therapist refuses to talk about your last relationship anymore. Number 5, every song reminds you of your ex. Number 6, friends are endlessly subjected to reading all of your saved text messages to see if there were signs. No, just listen to it again. See how she says at in the second from the last sentence? That's like the third time she says it. Says it that way in like a 15-day period. What's up with that? Number 7, you black out for a few minutes every time your ex's name is mentioned. Man, all that lady said was that the fries look nice and crispy and you were gone. Oh, I thought she said Christy. Number 8, it's been years, but you still haven't told your family that you broke up. Oh, Destiny is still in traction. She won't be joining us. Now, this is my favorite one. You torture yourself by joining a dating service to see if your ex joined. And in his mind, he's thinking, whore. That was my favorite one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at Jesse James. Whatever happened to him? The Reich Guard. Reich Guard. Um, I don't know. I took notes on this issue and I was like, I should talk about this one. I have nothing to say about this. Uh, it's just kind of funny. All right, we're gonna cruise through the strip club. We do love the strip club, but we don't have time for everything, guys. The KFC drip. Oh my God, we really don't have time for everything. The KFC triple bypass. I think this is when they came out with a KFC sandwich where it was like breaded chicken. Like they used chicken as the bread in a sandwich. And it was a lot. It got them a lot of attention. Um, Here we have some who is this? Sarah Palin stuff. I don't know. I mean, she was just like those jokes got old fast. Like, I thought I got tired of Trump jokes fast. The Sarah Palin jokes, oh my god. Those things, they ran out of actual material very quickly. But this is a beautiful illustration of Drew Friedman. Um, all right, look at Spy versus Spy in 3D. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, he gets so happy. Oh, I thought something in a movie theater would happen. I mean, that's kind of, I thought it'd be funnier if it actually like hurt him. Um, but maybe that's, he just wanted us to think that. Um, anyway, 12 reasons we hate cell phones. This by the world famous cartoonist Peter Bagg. 12 reasons we hate cell phones. Why do you hate cell phones? Leave a comment down below about why you hate cell phones. There's mounting evidence that cell phones cause brain damage, which can be proven just by listening to the conversation of an average cell phone user. Hey, look, Avatar. Why the obsession with multi-platform distribution? Has anyone ever watched an IMAX blockbuster and thought, man, I'd love to see this on an iPhone screen the size of a baseball card? Hey, yeah, there's like, I, don't- never mind. Never mind. How about this one? This one's a sexy one. Morons who answer their phone in an inconvenient time, then angrily blame you for calling them. The hell do you want? Um, and then how about this? Finding out that some people make calls even when they're on the toilet. Hey, sorry I didn't call you back sooner. This is the first time. Splash. Sat down all day. Flush. Obviously. And I mean, like, hold on. Oh, you guys, we've had cordless phones for quite some time. And I know I was pooping on the phone with a cordless phone. All right. Or house ad doesn't count. Or you get one of those uh phones with a really long cord. You could have been pooping on a corded phone too. Yeah, no problemo. These are really great actually, and it's a bummer that I've wasted so much time at the start. But like the Scamazon page, really fun. This uh, Pestco, um, these fake or the catalogs are some of my favorite ones, and they're pretty awesome. But how about this, Gay Archie? And what's funny is that didn't it become a thing? No, they made a gay character. Um, but it was basically Gay Archie, right? He was I forget who it was. It was like one of their regular occurring characters. I do have to say though, they like the artist of this did a pretty good job. I wonder if they just copied panels though. I just imagine that like all of the other like all the artists that were so good at imitating styles like Wally Wood and Will Elder, they were real talents. And then people like R. Sikoric. Now he's probably just a bum. Probably just traced panels, um, and then made him gay. No, I'm sure he's a very talented artist too. You guys, Mad Vault. Mad Vault was sick. This is probably the worst iteration of Mad Vault. I do have to say because it's like you don't get you get the entirety of this, but it's tiny. Does it need to be big? No, but there's a lot of stuff in here that I think deserves a full page, and either give it a full page or don't. Now, this is a Herman Mejia. I missed this. One afternoon in the confessional, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. This is, wait, artist. They don't give him writing credit. I wonder who wrote it. Did he write it? For over 20 years as a priest, I've continually abused altar boys and other young lads entrusted to me. I have violated their chastity, touched them in impure ways, committed unspeakable acts of molestation upon them. Jesus Christ. There, my son, we are all fallible creatures, incapable of wandering in the path of righteousness. Say 3 Hail Marys, you shall be absolved of your sins. Thank you. Bless you, Father. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. For over 20 years as a priest, I have continually been... Oh, man. That one's rough. That one's rough, dude. Oh, oh man. Yeah, that one's pretty rough. Um, what situation has many Americans sickened and disgusted? You'll never know because I'm not going to fold it. Oh, yeah, that's right. There you go. Hey, you guys, that's it for this issue of Mad Magazine and this episode of Flippin' Through. Remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.